What's up, world? Today I'm going to be on day 23, I believe, of my 90-day challenge, meaning that I have about 67 days left. Today I'm going to be doing back exercises, utilizing just primarily the barbell as well as a trap bar. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, things have been pretty good. I'm up between 4 and 6 pounds, which I'm fluctuating between. Um, Last initial weigh-in, I believe, was 199 or 200. Right now, I'm fluctuating between 204.4 pounds and 206.4 pounds. I've been tracking my diet and my meals every day, which has been very helpful from the Trifecta app, as well as following some exercise programs that they provide on there. But I've pretty much been doing my own thing, exercising 4 to 5 times a week, and there's been some great benefit. While I do miss the gym and certain equipment, working out at home has allowed me to be creative and think about different ways that not only can I utilize the weights, but I can also integrate the resistance bands into the workouts. So I'm still doing my same thing with strength training, powerlifting to an extent, and calisthenics. So, first off, we're just going to start off with deadlift and bent over rows. Um, so I'll be using just strictly the bar, and then occasionally I'll be adding weights to that. Okay, so we're going to start off with a nice little pre-workout drink here. So let me bring y'all with me. So, set y'all up right here. All right, which one we gonna use? Typically, I would do this like half an hour before we even get started, but I'm gonna use my trusty old Benson Core B-Nox. All right, so limited edition Andro Rush nitric oxide formula with tribulus and ZMA. It's a testosterone igniter, and I love the flavor. I've been using it for some time. I don't use it all the time pre-workout, but I do use it occasionally. And this one's tropical flavor. So good. Like, you can't go wrong with fruit punch or mixed berries, but when you got a tropical flavor, it blows it through the roof. It's like number one for sure. So get a little in there. All right. Take it to the head. All right. Shots. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's get this workout in. Follow along if you like. All right, so for the purpose of this workout, like I said, I'll be doing deadlifts and I'll be doing bent over rows. Might add some other stuff in between, but looks like for the purpose of this workout, it's mainly what I'm going to be doing, as well as some with the trap bar, as I said. But trap bar is going to be for the end. We'll do deadlifts first and then bent over rows in between. So first I'm starting off with 44 pounds on each side, which gives me 88 pounds, plus 45 on the bar, which will give me a total of 133. All right, 88, a set, for a rep range of 10 to 12. Ready? Go. Right. Second set, same rep range, same weight. All right, so for the next 3 and 4 sets, the third and fourth set, we're going to be hitting 177 pounds. All right, so we're going up with 44s and 22s on both sides, as well as a 45-pound bar. All right, so we're up to 177. And I'm doing the math in my head, so hopefully I got that math right, somewhere around that. Reason being that I stay with the same weight on the first and second set is these are exercises I'm not doing too often, so I need to build up that tolerance in order for me to be able to perform the workout. I'm limited with my weights that I have here, so I can only do so much, and it would make sense for me to do the 44s on both sides for the first and second set rather than make a 40-pound jump from the first to the second set. So at least for the first and second, I'm consistent on one. For the third and fourth, I'm consistent on the other. That way, I help to develop a baseline for myself as to how much I'm able to rep out and do. So for the next set, for the first and second set, we did 10 to 12 reps. For the third and fourth set, we're going to be doing 8 to 10 reps, okay? And then we'll work our way down that way. So I'm going to shoot for 8, pretty much on there, and then we'll pretty much go from there. So yeah, all right. Now, for some of you that are starting off, you really need to gauge your weight. Don't just jump on heavy because you see your favorite YouTuber or influencer doing heavy weight. You have to gauge for yourself what is appropriate for you, that you have enough resistance where it's not too easy, but it's not impossibly hard. And when you're starting off, I always start off with no weight. All right. That way you make sure that your form and everything is correct, because last thing you want to do, especially on exercises with the deadlifts and you're pulling, you're using your hip flexors, using your hamstrings, and you're using your lower back, but you're also using your arms and your shoulders, but the majority of it is here in your lower back, your hip flexors, and your hams, okay? So you want to make sure everything's aligned. If you do have a lifting belt, I would certainly suggest you using it. I do have a lifting belt, and at the time I don't feel like the necessity to use it. But for those who are starting off as beginners, working into the intermediate stage, I would certainly use it. Now, if you're going to power lift and you're going to be, I'd say lifting, regardless, you should wear a belt. But if you're going to lift like 300 and above, you should certainly have a belt on. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Alright, fourth set. Same weight, same rep range. Maybe cold up here. It's about 50 degrees up here in New Jersey. But I'm hot, so. Alright, just to chat with you guys a little bit. In between the workouts, you want to make sure that you do some intra-stretching. So I would say to have stretches that focus on your hamstrings as well as your lower back. That way that you're stretching it out, you're not adding so much tension to it and maintaining that. So you could do knee pull-ins while you lay flat on your back. Pull your knee in towards your chest, hold it. This is laying flat, not like in this position. You're laying flat on the ground. Holding 30 seconds, holding 30 seconds. You can alternate 30 seconds 2 different times, as well as doing stretch where you're stretching out your hamstrings. That can consist of you doing a variety of different exercises for that. You could do a leg pull, you could do a side-to-side dynamic stretching. So either or. It's very important that when you're doing the deadlift, that your head and your back are aligned. It's bent over, it's straight, okay? So you're in this position, and I'm going to show you just for the purposes of it, right? So you're back here, right? Knees a little bent. You're looking down with your head, and when you're pulling up, right? When you're pulling up in that motion with the bar, it's down and then straight forward, okay? So you're down in position, back straight and aligned, and you're pulling up, maintaining that, and looking straight. Down, knees bent, pull up, looking straight. So you want to maintain that so you're having equilibrium with your body. All right, because if you're pulling with your neck up, you're going to put a lot of stress not only on your back but on your neck. Because you may be pulling from your upper body and your arms, but a lot of it's coming from the core, the lower back, okay? And without a strong core, your lower back is going to be shot. Just like without a strong lower back, your core is going to be shot. They all work together. Every body part is in the position it's in, all right? Because they support one another, okay? So, your rhomboids and your trapezius in the back support your pecs and your chest, okay? So you got your upper pecs, your side pecs, your lower pecs, and then your main chest, okay? Variety exercises to round that out as well. Like I said, I don't really have the equipment to show you all that I would have in a gym, so to say, that you've seen from my past videos. So we're working a little unorthodox, but I'm able to still provide you with the workouts that I'm able to. So in between your sets, like your first and second set, you want to take at least 60-second to 90-second rest before you go on. Because the heavier you get, the more rest you're going to want to take. And that's just allowing your body to recover. And you're not going back so fast where you can, so to say, put yourself in a position where you may risk yourself injury. Because you need to give your body time to recover in between that, all while keeping your body temperature and your blood pressure up, your heartbeat, so to say. So we did 177 for the third and fourth set. What I'm going to do now is I'm not going to do a fifth and sixth set. I'm going to do with the same weight. The fifth set is 40 pounds extra. All right, so I'm using weights that I've attained as well as homemade weights that I've attained from the same person. So we're going about 40 pounds up. So we're going to be going for 214 at the moment. Okay, so we're going to go for a rep range of 4 to 6. Reason being is the first set I aimed for 10. First and second, 10. Third and fourth, 8. And now the fifth set, because I'm doing a little more heavier weight, for strength training, power training, is going to be a 4 to 6 rep range. Trying to go more for the 4 rather than the 6. Okay? So we give ourselves that leeway. For the 6th set, I'm going to go a tad bit heavier as well. Probably 15 pounds up, depending on my capabilities to lift this. 10 to 15 pounds up from that with a rep range of only 1 to 2. Okay? So let's bang out this 5th set, and then we'll go over to bent over rows after the 6th set. Okay? So 5th set, rep range of 4 to 6. Alright, so I've decided for my last 6th set, I'm going to be going up 30 pounds extra. So 15 pounds on each side, which will give me a max out rep of 244 pounds. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this money. It's going to be a max rep of 1 to 2 reps. Okay? Gonna just try and go for 1 because I want to get a solid lift on it. However, if I could go for 2, I'll go for 2. All right. So you may see in my video that I am not wearing shoes. Reason being is that it's important for me during this specific exercise to be one with the ground. All right. It's not entirely important to have a flat foot, which I don't have a flat foot, but I feel for me, wearing shoes doesn't provide me that much support any different from my actual feet. And with the socks on, I actually am able to get more grip onto the ground than with the potential to slip or anything like that with the shoes or trip over anything. So that way, I'm good. You may also feel necessary with the deadlifts if you want to use knee wraps as well if you're going heavy, but typically the knee wraps are used for squats if you're going to squat heavy. I don't use elbow wraps or knee wraps, but that's just a preference. Okay, so let's get this money. 244. Woo! Yeah, buddy, feeling nice. Alright, world. So, next up, we're going to be doing bent over rows. We're starting off with 45-pound barbell, as well as 10 pounds on both sides, starting off with a 65 lift, okay? Just to provide you guys with an update, I've been writing on my blog, trying to write weekly to at least bi-weekly articles about a variety of different topics. The last article I ever wrote on was the topic of the importance of saying thank you. So I just want to touch a little upon that and let you guys know what's going on as far as updates go. You can also check out my social media. It's going to be at the.mtv, the number 8 and the letter R. So at the.motivator. All right. Provide you with content as much as possible. Sometimes I post a couple times a week. Sometimes I just post weekly, but I do try to get on there. If you do send me a private message, at least give me the 24 to 48 hours to get back to you. Sometimes some days are a little busier than others. And the other thing too, which is a great thing, shout out to VRL Skin. It's a company that I recently have that I'm collaborating with regarding skincare products for men. So I'll be trying out some products and collaborating with them, and letting you guys know if it's something that works out for me. Maybe it's something that might work out for you or a friend, a family member, anybody. So I'm going to be trying out this facial cleanser as well as a post-workout skin toner that's supposed to help out with the process of taking away, some of the bacteria from the sweat that gets into your pores afterwards. It absorbs that out to make you have like healthy and fresh, young skin, you know. I'm 33 years old. I'm trying to be young forever. I know that I'm going to get old and eventually someday I'm going to be into the afterlife. It's inevitable that we're all going to pass at a variety of points in our lives. But while we're here in the moment, why not take advantage of all natural, organic, no chemical based product that is going to provide you with the benefit of keeping your skin rejuvenated and young. All right. I mean, the best thing you could do is wash your face with soap and water, or use specific kind of products, maybe herbs or natural things that may benefit your body. But that as well, you want to consult with a doctor. But as far as natural products go, as long as you don't really have any health issues, I say it's probably a beneficial thing rather than a risk of any sort. So just for you guys to know, you go down in the link below, all right? And I will provide you with a link that you can click on where you can check out the products, and you'll also get a 10% discount on your first order, which is great. As long as you use the link, you can share that with your friends. It's going to be beneficial to me because we're collaborating, we're working together, me and this company. So the great thing about the YouTube partnership program is that while it's difficult to make revenue on just ads alone, there's other perks and opportunities that are provided along the way based upon your social media influence, your promoting marketing of yourself, and other doors that you're either creating or opening for yourself that may come about for you to make revenue and whatnot. So we all got to help each other out, because just doing YouTube alone is going to be hard. So if we support one another, you're more inclined to, if you find somebody that's trustworthy to support you, you're more inclined to have success in the future because you're networking with positive people. And in YouTube, it's a mixture of people. You're going to get some people that truly support you and some people that are going to ask for sub or support and then just don't give it back. So it's a risk that you take in general, but at the end of the day, you're doing this to benefit yourself. So gotta be smart about it. All right. So without further ado, let me stop talking and let's get into this. So for the bent over rows, knees are going to be slightly bent. Okay. So just from a side view, knees are going to be slightly bent. Okay. You can either keep your hands in a position like this or like that. Either way, it's working a variety of different parts of your back as well as your lats. So we're going to switch it up for this exercise, okay? So you're going to be bent over, okay? And you're just going to lift to your chest. Your face is going to be looking towards the ground. Back is aligned, okay? You could pop it out a little bit, but don't arch your back, okay? There should be no arch in your back. You round out your back and you lift. Lift. Same thing here. Lift. Lift. All right. Without further ado, let's get it started. First two sets, same thing, rep range of 10 to 12. And for the second set, we're going to be lifting with palms out. Okay. For the third and fourth set, we're going to be going for a rep range of 8 to 10 reps. And we're going to be going up, well, I'll let y'all know. Alright, so I wasn't sure how much I was actually going to go up, so apologize about that. So I'm going to be going up 10 more pounds. So we got 20 pounds on each side, which gives us 40 pounds, plus the 45-pound barbell, which gives us an 85-pound total. Okay. I'm probably just going to do third and fourth set, end it there, and then we're going to go to the trap bar. So that's pretty much it. You know, I hope everybody is taking care of each other. Hope everybody's family is doing well, that your families are happy, that they're healthy, that you're taking care of not only your physical health, but that you're primarily taking care of your mental health. All right. You know, with this whole Corona thing, it's been back and forth, but overall, I would say it's affected pretty much everybody in one way or another, whether you've known a coworker, a friend, or actually have been impacted immediately with an immediate family member that passed away from COVID. You know, don't be ignorant. Wear your mask. Doesn't matter if you're hanging with your friends or not. Doesn't matter if you're going to a college party or not. Doesn't matter if you're going out to eat or not. All right, when you're not eating, you're not drinking, please be smart. Wear the mask. Trust me. You know, we're seeing a lot of schools open now, and schools end up going remote because these kids are out going to parties without masks, and then they catch Corona. So, like, be smart and not only protect your family, but protect yourself. You know, it's a lethal disease. And it wouldn't be at this level if it weren't for the lethality of it, okay? It's not worth it. You know, death in general can happen, but why risk it and put it upon yourself to put yourself in that boat, all right? So let's be smart, all right? So let's get into this third and fourth set. All right, we're going to go for a rep range of 8 to 10, okay? So palms facing in for the third set. Okay. And then for the fourth set, we'll do palms facing out. All right. 60-second rest. All right, fourth set. Fourth and last set before we go to trap bar. All right, about to set up this trap bar. All right, so in some of my videos, I use this trap bar. Trap bar is strictly for the traps. This is what it actually looks like. All right, it's a pretty cool apparatus. I'd say it's about 40 to 45 pounds alone by itself. You can use it for deadlifts. You can use it for traps. I mean, it's called the trap bar, so, you know. You're not trapping in the trap, but in a way you kind of are. You can use it for, I mean, you could in a way use it for shoulder press. I wouldn't advise it. I would prefer you to use dumbbells or free weights for that, or you can use the bar when you're doing cleaning, you know, power cleaning jerks. I mean, you could do a shoulder press with the bar, but preferably it would be best for you to do it with free weight dumbbells. So with the traps, we're working our upper traps as well as our left, right, and mid traps, which are located in our back, right within that area. So I do this for the end. My heart rate's already up, and my blood pressure's flowing. My body temperature's up. Everything's feeling nice. I don't have to worry about warming up. I can jump right into it. So I'm gonna go for same weight. All right, we got 44 pounds on both sides. All right, which gives us 88 pounds plus the 45, 133. All right, it's what we started off when we did our deadlift. So gonna be doing 3 sets of 133 pounds for the purpose of this workout. And I'll be going for rep ranges of 12 to 15. Okay. So for this, back straight, and I've seen a variety of people do different things, from slow tempo to fast tempo. For me, I just like it in a controlled setting. So go up, contract, hold, up, up, up. All right, you'll see me do it, so you can kind of get a gist of how to do it correctly. Okay. Getting up, your knees could be slightly bent if you so choose. Right. So that's one set. What I'll do for the second rep is I'll get you in a different angle so that you can kind of see where it is that I'm hitting. This is where I work out. This is my gym. I always say use the earth as your gym. A lot of people over the years have put out videos, use the earth as your gym, but I've always felt that the best workouts are outside. Go for a walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk, but doctors recommend at least 150 minutes per week of cardiovascular exercise. So you get in your walk, you can do the treadmill, you can do the bike, whatever it is that you're comfortable doing. Some people can't walk because of their knees or whatever the case is, so you may be able to use a recumbent bike or an assault bike, which is also known as an air bike, which has a fan in the front, similar to an elliptical. You can use an elliptical. A variety of different things are available to you, but me preferably, I like the outdoor air. So when I get out of work, I try to go for at least a 45-minute to 60-minute walk a few times a week. So that's important for me. And working nights, my blood pressure is already elevated, and my diet's not so great on the nights. But now that I'm working out and I put myself into this 90-day challenge, it's great and it's free. A lot of these challenges require you to pay a certain type of fee to get some exclusive, knowledge. But to be honest with you, it's something that you can simply get by talking to a trained professional, talking to a nutritionist, or even yourself following YouTube videos similar to mine. There's a variety of sources out there, and with the internet, there's hundreds and thousands of resources available. Now, is everything correct? No. But everybody has a different type of opinion upon how they do exercises, how they do training. And everybody's body is different. There's certain things that go into it. Yes, there's genetics, but there's also medical conditions that you have, health issues, needs to consult with a doctor, because it's not strictly just exercise. It's also what you put into your body. All right, you got to take care of the mental and you got to take care of the physical. All right, because you can work out all you want to get, let's say, big or to lose weight, but then your diet's totally out of whack. Okay? So let's get in the second set. I like to talk because it's important for me to let you guys know that I'm just keeping it real. This is me. I'm not editing my videos. I'm keeping it raw. I'm keeping it uncut. And, if I lose a thought or something like that, at least all right, I lost a thought. I didn't edit the video out just to make the video perfect. My main goal is to provide you with the realness of the world and how I operate and what I do to provide you guys with the content. It's not about quantity. It's about quality for me. Okay? Second set, this gives you a different angle to see how it is that I'm working out. Just gonna turn the camera a tad bit. All right. Do a little flexing for you at the end. All right. Lift. All right. Last but not least, I'll try and give you a different angle. It's gonna be a tad bit harder, but I will do my best over here to be able to advise with that. So I think if I come over here, you'll get a different angle. Okay. So it's kind of hard to see. I don't have the capabilities to see behind my back. So it's kind of hard with that. Plus, I have this thing above me that I use as a storage space. So let's just put that down a tad bit. So this is gonna be the third set and the last set for the trap. We've been doing 3 sets, 15 so far. Even though the rep range is 12 to 15, at least that gives you a number where you know you need to hit. So I'll be doing a total of 3 sets, 45 reps at 133 pounds. Okay, it's important for you to keep track as well of your exercises. So the next time that you're going to do that workout, you're gonna at least know where it is that you started off as, what's your baseline, and where you maxed out at. That way, if you're doing a workout to improve your strength and your power, you know to go above that number. Because if you just if you don't write it down and track it, well, it's going to be very hard for you to keep track of what it is that you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to hit a PR, let's say this time around my deadlift was 244. Next time I go to deadlift in a couple days, I'm like, damn, what was my deadlift? Was it like, I can't remember what it was. And then I go the next time and I do 220. I'm not maxing out. I'm not really getting a benefit out of what I'm trying to work towards. So keeping a track of your workout will help you keep focused on your goal. All right, it's very, very important. All right, this is actually one of the first few times, and I'm not gonna lie, like I've tried tracking my food before, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. But since I've been doing it, and it's been a routine for me, I go type it in. It's pretty much got everything, every kind of brand and whatnot. Even some of the products that I'm taking, it has the brand, so it's helpful. And it already gives you the calories, the saturated fat, gives you the nutritional facts on there already. So you don't have to input that in. It actually already has it there for you, which is awesome. All right, splaying this out. You see, unknowingly, I went way above. I went 20 pounds. I went 20 pounds. I went 20 reps in. So I did a total of 2 sets of 15, 1 set of 20. So we had a total of 50 reps at 133 pounds. All right. So again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope that you can follow along. If you don't have a trap bar, you can certainly just use your body weight and go like that. I mean, it's not gonna be the same, but if you could find an item, it gives you like a 10 to 20 pounds of resistance. You can use that. You can use 2 water bottles, 2 light weights, 2 light bags of rocks, anything that you can find. You can mimic that, okay? Make sure you check out the description below for my social media links, as well as what I told you earlier around the 24 minute mark. About my recent collaboration with VRL Skin. There will be a link below, a referral link that if you click on it, all right, it will take you directly to the website. that you can check out products, as well as when you check out, you get a 10% discount just from using that link. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Leave a comment below. Thank you guys for supporting me. Stay blessed, stay focused, and stay positive. Peace.